Today, we are going through episode 5 from the HBO series. Episode 5 stuff. So, I mean, unless, I've burnt a lot of ammo so far in this playthrough. Spotlight might be a little rough. I don't think I have near as much shotgun ammo as I usually have. So I might not be able to do it exactly the way I usually do it. But, yeah. Unless I get stuck anywhere, you know. I don't think this will take too long to get through. So, you know, if it ends up being really on the short side, we'll possibly do some tomb runs for Shadow afterward to close out stream, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Of course, the focus is episode 5 recap, and episode 5 was a fun episode. Alright, a fun episode. Poor Simon Henry. Yes, fun! Alright. But, yeah, let's get on into it. I think we are all set, so let's stop the delay and boot up the game. You missed the announcements. I mean, you kind of figured out the one. The one was kind of a smaller, soft announcement. So, you already figured out the one. You used the command right during the intro, like right when you came into stream. So, you know that one. And then the other one is the one that just I pinged everyone for. So, yeah, and you already knew the big one. You already knew the big one. So, yeah. Alright. The Last of Us. Let's go. Episode 5. Yeah, it should be good. Oh, the checkpoint's literally right there. I thought that I would be further back and I'd have to re-loot.
We're okay.
Alright, so we're starting right off with, cutscene. Oh yeah, the music in Gustavo's soundtrack for these is fucking phenomenal. Hello? Joel? There we go. We'll go over it in a moment, Dorian.
Joel, stop! Look.
Leave him alone.
Easy, son. Just take it easy.
It's all right. They're not the bad guys. Lower the gun. Man, you hit hard.
Yeah, well, I was trying to kill you.
Yeah, I thought you were one of them, too. Then I saw you. If you haven't noticed, they don't keep kids around. Survival of the fittest.
You're bleeding.
It's just nothing. I'm Henry. This is Sam. I think I caught your name was Joel.
Ellie.
How many are with you?
They're all dead.
Hey, we don't know that. There were a bunch of us. Someone had the brilliant idea of entering the city, look for supplies. Those fuckers, they ambushed us, scattered us. Now it's all about getting out of this shithole.
We can help each other.
Ellie.
Safety in numbers and all that.
She's right. We could help each other. We got a hideout not too far from here. Be safer if we chat there.
All right, take us there.
Follow me.
Sorry about the whole gun thing.
Don't worry.
So obviously, the way we meet in the show is, you know, it's still hostile, but very different circumstances. Henry actually sees our arrival in the city. Obviously, gate it's Pittsburgh, and show it's Kansas City. There's nothing here, right? Yeah, so Henry actually sees our arrival. Henry's motives are a bit different. Here, he's just a survivor, just trying to get through the city as well. Whereas in the show, he's actually from there and was an informant trying to survive and surrendered up the leader of the faction there, brother, to Fedra officials. So I also do like the change. Here Henry is, you know, not supposed to be necessarily the most capable, but he actually is a fighter survivor to a degree himself, where, and obviously his AI does not match with that. Like, he's obviously quite inept overall as an AI. And it kind of works with the show because he's never actually, like, taken a human life, like, by his own hand. Obviously, he surrendered up information about Kathleen's brother in the show. So, you know, he has that blood kind of metaphorically on his hands, but he's never actually taken a human life, which really makes the end a lot heavier as well, which of course we'll get to. But I do like that little change where, you know, Henry's legitimately kind of, he needs Joel, whereas here it's like he does, but at the same time it's more just like a convenience factor more than it is like, okay, I need to latch on to this guy because this is my only chance to get out of here.
All right.
Thought there was something on that table. My memory is a little off. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Yeah, temporary mutual survival. There's nothing in the bathroom, is there? Yeah, there's nothing in the bathroom. Alright. Oh, I did not turn that announcement off. Wisebot, that was last night. Could you, get with the program, please? Like, honestly. We already did the hotfix. Alright, well, since I'm taking a moment to shut that off, we can quickly talk about how that went. It was really good, Dorian. Had a ton of fun. Had some good discussions with Tippy throughout the run. Which, I mean, like, from what I've seen, like, obviously I've worked with 4 hosts now of shows, and from watching other shows as well, like, all the hosts for the hotfix shows seem pretty damn cool. But all that went really well. I went for some of the skips that I normally don't in PB attempts, and hit some of them on first try. Etsley skip, however, which wasn't giving me any issue throughout all of the D-rusts. I was hitting it first or second try pretty much every run when we did the D-rusts. Ended up being a ton of problem. Several minutes failing at it. And then when I finally thought I had it, I hit the cutscene trigger somehow still. So after failing at the skip for several minutes, we still ended up having to watch the damn cutscene. So, yeah. But I did give myself a generous estimate because I know the nature of those runs with the skips and all that. Like, I know there's potential for massive time loss, especially when you're in an environment where you're not going to be resetting. So, with that, I only ended up 1 minute over estimate. So, that's one terrifying raccoon, Gravel. Terrifying raccoon. Announcement. I was turning that off. There we go. Special events. Off. Although I will be turning that back on because I need to make that for the other one. But yeah. It's all in all though, it was a really solid run. It was a ton of fun. And it was nice to finally be able to, you know, give Shadow a proper showcase, because last time I did it for a marathon, 1, it was a small marathon, 2, the run has evolved a ton since then. That was what, like 2 years ago now? We have found so much in the past 2 years. And then, yeah, the only other time it's been on a GDQ hotfix or anything. Well, we discussed what I thought of that, so no offense to that runner, but yeah, it wasn't a proper showcase of what that run is. So it was nice to be able to, you know, show off how crazy of a glitchless run Shadow is. Jack and Daxter Easter egg. Yes, there is. There's also Nathan Drake as well. That was back upstairs, actually. Is there? No, there's not a second one up down here. But yeah, that was upstairs. That's in this suite. So yeah, you got Jack and Daxter there. And then you got Nathan Drake right there. And then you get kitties and Dougie. Oh, kitties. That's okay, Gravel. And what's quotes 76? Like, I know there's all those quotes, but I don't know what any of them are. What would quote 76 be? Alright. Does this need to be the bow, or can it be any weapon? I can't remember. I feel like it might need to be the bow. I don't think I have arrows, though. It might be any weapon. Yeah, I don't have any arrows. Well, we'll try it with the shotgun. I don't know if it'll work. Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, I would need to have an arrow.
Wait.
I can't break the cutscene.
Get away from the windows.
I can't break the cutscene.
They're gone. Man, that fucking truck. It's been hounding us ever since we got in this damn...
It's
Sam, what are you
because of
doing?
your raccoon
Nothing.
fetish.
Get rid of it.
My backpack is practically empty.
What's the rule about taking stuff?
It weighs like
The
nothing.
rule. What is it?
We only take what we have to.
That's right. Now come on.
So yeah, Henry is a lot more
Real close.
soft to Sam, and, you know, trying to keep Sam, you know, as, you know, emotionally stable as he possibly can, given the circumstances in the show, which is actually a nice tight touch, because Henry's, like, obviously, yeah, it is survival situation, so he needs to kind of be firm to do what he needs to do to ensure their survival together. But at the same time, the way he treats Sam in the game at times is kind of a little on the cold side. Like, he's a little cold to Sam at times. So it was really nice to see, like, much more of a caring, loving older brother in the show than we get in the game. Which is, well, makes the end all the more impactful. Also, the having Sam be deaf was really cool. It's like an unneeded change, but, you know, well, deaf people would still exist, and hey, given the right circumstances and the right people around them, definitely could survive into the apocalypse and that, so inside the apocalypse and whatnot, so. Now that's Nessie doing something. I'm like, what the hell's that noise? And it really kind of made the way that he and Ellie connect very interesting in the show as well. Ellie being able to just, like, really latch on to trying to understand him better, whereas here they just kind of have, like, weird, awkward kid banter. Like, it's like you're supposed to get that they have a little bit of a connection formed and a little bit of a bond formed over the time we spend with them in the game, but honestly, I never really felt it in the game. I definitely felt it in the show. Like, you can see Ellie's, like, latches on, and she's like, hey, like, let me try to understand you and whatnot. What way do I want to do this, Ellie? Do we want to see the full animation? But if I do the full animation, I'm gonna have to trigger the door, and I want to look at stuff in here. So we're gonna have to do, you know, the more. There it is. I love that animation exists and you can catch it. Like, they didn't just have her suddenly have it. Like, it's actually in the game. It happens when your camera's not on her. But it actually, if you walk backwards to the door, the game just forces it to happen. It's like, well, you're leaving the area, so it needs to play out. And you can actually, like, watch the entire animation of her picking up the toy. But yeah, there's also Jak and Daxter board game. Uncharted board game. But most importantly, there's Travelers of Satan. Which I was almost saddened wasn't in the remake, but there is one spot you can find Travelers of Satan in the remake. There's, like, only one spot. You never knew that one, Seth? Yeah, there's Travelers of Satan instead of, you know, Settlers of Catan. It's Travelers of Satan. It's my favorite one. And then there's a turning board game. And there's also, there we go, the fake movie, Panda Patrol. And the fake in-universe movie. That's about all that interesting in here. The rest are pretty generic. Oh, there's more giraffe. There's more giraffe foreshadowing. Yes.
Shit. What'd you find, Ellie?
Nothing.
You watch her back.
Looks like someone was up there, but they're long gone.
Stay with her. So where are the others?
Shit, you see that? We did it. Not bad, old timer. Come on. Up on the
Not
truck.
bad, old timer. Munster's room. Yeah, I'm not 100% certain if there's a toy, but there's definitely giraffe, like, everywhere. Oh yeah, how am I... Yeah, let's shivvy. Let's shivvy glitch for a moment. I'm a quarter explosive short. Boo. Alright. Oh well. Fully reloaded. I know Salt Lake, there's actual, like, posters for the zoo, for the actual giraffes you end up seeing. I could have went for a moving headshot there. So helpful, Henry. As always. University, there's a good chance because you got so many dorm rooms to go through.
Through this door.
Winter, yeah.
Sure it's safe.
I'm not sure about winter either.
I'm the only one with the key, man.
And where'd you get that?
I mean, there could be during while you play as Joel. Why am I going in here? I do not need the Firefly pendant. And that's the only thing in either bathroom.
It's back here. So, how old are you?
Me?
It was also nice how we got, like, the little bit of... The nice thing I'm really enjoying about the show, too, is the fact, like, because the story doesn't have to be driven through the playable character, we get, like, we got some backstory behind, like, Henry and Sam, as well as we got the alternate timeline of what they were up to prior to meeting us, from when we arrive in the city to when, you know, the meeting happens, where obviously in the game it's not just Joel stumbling into the room upon them. It's Henry saw Joel handle everyone after crashing in town, and then, you know, followed him because he knew that he was going to be essential to their survival and probably their best way to get out of town. Followed them and woke them up and held them at gunpoint to have the discussion. So it was still a very tense, hostile first meeting. But it just, the way it starts and played out was a bit different. Oh, I'm sorry, Ellie. Am I boring you with talking about the show?
Here we are.
And we still kind of get a scene like this. Of course, you know, the context of the discussion and why we're going to work together is completely different. Here it's, you know, well, we both want to meet up with the Fireflies out west. Yeah, she does that. Yeah, I mean, she's got several idle animations she can choose from and cycle, but I've definitely had her do the sit on the floor one here before. So yeah, obviously here it's both parties want to meet up with the Fireflies out west, whereas in the show it's just both parties want to get the fuck out of town because Henry is wanted and they want to kill Henry. And Joel just needs to get out. Henry knows how to get out, and Joel has the survival skills to make it happen. So.
Welcome to my office.
How long have you guys been holed up in here?
A few days. We found a bit of food, though. Here.
Blueberries. Found a whole stash of them. You want some?
No.
Hey, man, relax. We're safe.
So why haven't you left?
Been waiting for the right opportunity.
And?
Here. Check this out. Look at these sons of bitches. Every day they congregate down there, guarding that damn bridge. Come nighttime, it's down to a skeleton crew. After sunset, that's our window. Most of them gone, sneak right past them.
That could work.
Oh, it'll work. It'll definitely work. Wow.
All right, ready?
Ow!
A blueberry hurt you?
It's been a while since that boy even cracked a smile. She doesn't seem bothered by all this.
So where were you heading?
Heard the Fireflies are based out west somewhere. We're gonna join up with them. Something funny?
Oh, it just seems like there's a lot of people putting their stock on the Fireflies these days.
Yeah, maybe there's a reason for that.
So you don't know where they are, and you're just gonna drag him across the country to find them?
I tell you what, how about I worry about my brother, you worry about your girl.
Easy. We're looking for the Fireflies, too.
This is us. There's an abandoned military radio station just outside the city. Any survivors from our group, they're supposed to meet us there tomorrow. You and your girl, you want to join us? It goes down tonight.
I guess we best rest up then.
He says it's time to go.
Now we're gonna be moving fast, okay? So no matter what, you stick to me like
Like
glue.
glue.
Like glue.
Like glue.
Got it.
Good, good. All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all stay close, okay?
So yeah, we still get a bit of that
You
connection
tried this before?
with Sam and Ellie. Well, you know, Henry and Joel have their conversations. I think I was talking over it in the halls at the apartments, but the not my daughter plays out slightly differently. Obviously, it's once we actually get to the sewers, tunnels, where it happens in the show, and both Ellie and Joel are just like, no. Whereas in the game, I think it's just Joel just goes like, she's not my daughter. Ellie doesn't really have anything to say on it. Yeah, 3 shotgun. Go fucking. I have burnt so much ammo in this playthrough. It's not even funny. This. How do I want to go about this? I mean, I'm gonna try to do something similar, but a bit more stealth approached. I might not have enough time window. We might have to do this twice. Henry, move your butt. What am I doing? I have to take my time here anyway because Henry's so slow.
Hey, I'll follow your lead.
All right.
Hey, how you doing?
If I get
Just
too
trying to
far
get
ahead of
warm.
him, he's not gonna get
How's
the
it looking
kill.
out there?
Are you ready?
Okay, everyone move up.
Hey, you hear that? Clicker.
Yeah, I hear it, but I don't see shit.
Hold on. There it is. There.
Glitchy! Alright, this is probably gonna go very poorly, but we're gonna try it. So let's start shotgunning these guys. How fast does the next guy drop? Oh, he's right there.
Find something to hide behind.
And I did not have another shot there. That was... And that's also going to burn all my ammo. Yeah, I definitely do not have a big enough window for that.
Just trying to keep warm. How's it looking out there?
I mean, I could still kind of go for it, because I don't really care too much about my shotgun ammo. We get the shorty before I really need anything anyway. Shotgun is a little bit better for doing the stalker room, but I can make do with the shorty.
Hold on. There it is. There.
Alright, so how do I want to handle the rest of you? I have one bomb. Do I want to do that? Do I want to? There's what, 2 of you guys up there?
Yo, Joe, there's a guy on that light up there. Let's see.
Come on. I don't like that angle. That is not going to get both. Yeah, I'm not. That was well over, and I'm not wasting one. We're not doing that. 100% not doing that.
Hey, how you doing? Just trying to keep warm.
I never trust that Henry's actually gonna do that. I've had so many times where this guy just gets alerted and starts shooting at me because Henry actually lags behind and does not go for the kill there.
Hey, you hear that? Clicker. Yeah, I hear it, but I don't see shit. Hold on. There it is. There. Nailed it. You see that?
Woo! Nailed it. I mean, I guess I could use a bomb.
They spotted us. Find something to hide behind.
I'll get both of them.
Right. We did it.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad of use of resources. I only used one revolver round, so that's something I didn't necessarily want to use here, but could have been worse. I would have preferred to have used a molly, but it's not that bad. All right, I can live with that.
Henry, give me a hand with this.
I can live with that.
You ready?
Yeah, I just have used way too much ammo earlier on. We did some of the sections stupidly aggressive in the past streams. Alright, Henry, you got this.
Haley, cover me! Got him. Come on, everyone.
Okay, that's reloaded.
Keep your eyes open. We ain't out of this mess yet.
Oh, yeah. The lighting on Henry breaks here, by the way. I've never seen that before. Hello?
All right, check it out.
I don't know how I hit square, but sure.
Sam, let's go.
All right, kid, come on.
There you go. Come on. Shit. Hurry, hurry. Ellie!
Okay, we gotta get him up.
I'm sorry. We're leaving.
What? What's this bullshit?
Hey, now!
So we don't get no
Henry?
separation like this or life or death situation where Henry saves us or anything like that. So this is all just stuff that exists for the sake of gameplay. Thank you for stopping shooting while I finish opening.
Oh, fuck.
Love how that happens.
Fuck, do we get out of here?
Right, we gotta do the, just make sure we don't get the camera glitch. There we go. The checkpoint's at the door. I didn't need to go as far out as I had went there, but whatever. Not good. Not how I wanted to play that out, but I also didn't quite want to be more patient than that.
Oh, man.
I really wish I had some arrows.
Check around back.
You guys... Okay, there we go. Like, no one's really gonna come back here? No, not that way, dumbass. Come to the back room. There we go.
Whoa. Shit. Oh, that was intense.
Wait, that was everyone? That didn't seem like enough guys. Okay, well, if that was everyone. I'll take it. I always love this vital character moment for Ellie to jump down from safety to go back for Joel. Yeah. So we do miss out on getting that in the show. Which... it's going to be interesting to see if we get that kind of a development at any point. Because this whole separation just doesn't exist in the show. We meet Henry and Sam, and we are with Henry and Sam until, well, the moment. All right, Seth, have a good night. Which, I mean, we have had some good character building moments for Ellie so far. We just haven't had anything like that.
How many bullets do you have left?
They're gonna kill us.
They're gonna
choice
kill
do we
us.
We jump.
No, it's too high and you can't swim. I'll boost you up, you run past them.
You'll keep me afloat.
Ellie!
No time to argue.
Ellie! Damn it! Ah!
Splash.
Henry! He's awake!
Hey, you. We're alive. Okay.
See? What'd I tell you, huh? He's good. Everything's fine.
You know, Sam's the one who spotted you. You guys are taking quite a bit of water. What's wrong with you? Henry!
Get back,
Hey,
son!
hey. He's pissed, but he's not gonna do anything.
You sure about that?
Stop!
Joel?
He left us to die out there.
No, you had a good chance of making it, and you did. But coming back for you meant putting him at risk. Stay back. If it was the other way around, would you have come back for us? I saved you.
He saved me too. We would have drowned.
It's fine, I'm okay. You know, for what it's worth, I'm really glad we spotted you. Now, that radio tower, it's on the other side of this cliff. Okay? Place is gonna be full of supplies. You're gonna be really happy you didn't kill me.
Hey, we're gonna search this area.
I love how
See what we
Ellie's
come
just
up
like
with.
That was
standing there,
intense.
aiming
Cool.
when you come out of the cutscene.
Let's go find that radio tower.
It's so broken in the best ways.
Hey, maybe we can find something in that boat over there.
So we do end up missing out on some of the, like, again, just some of the little bits of, you know, character and relationship building between Joel and Ellie because of how differently this plays out that we don't get in the show here. Like, obviously there's the whole thing with separation and Ellie's choosing to stay behind with Joel, sticking with Joel. And of course, depending on how you play out the bar scene there, that's one of the first instances where her AI can actually, like, be very... I don't need that, but we'll grab it anyway. Very actually helpful. Like, Ellie can take out at least one, if not a few of the guys for you, depending on how you take on that encounter. It's one of the first times where her AI really starts to step up the game like that and full out just kill enemies.
For a second there, I thought you might shoot him.
Yeah, almost did.
They're all right. I think it's good to have him around.
I think you're right.
And you also don't
Did
get
everyone
this.
have boats back then?
Got a 60-foot yacht.
Really?
No.
Sarcasm. Making progress.
I do think at some point we did get a line similar to that in the show already, though. But it was a little premature for where their relationship should be at. So it doesn't... I don't remember it well. It doesn't stick with me. But I do vaguely feel like we did have that in one of the earlier episodes. And the sewers are not a threat in the show. There's no infected. We actually just pass through the sewers, which in a way makes sense because, you know, there's no need for gameplay.
Same time. Come on. Let's do it.
Like, a lot of this, again, is there just because, you know, it's a video game. You need gameplay. But at the same time, it's like we get... It's nice that we get the little sewer settlement there. And we get, like, the little nod to Ish. Where is that specific collectible? I feel like that's in the stalker room. I'm gonna have to grab it as I run past. I feel like the drawing is the one that... Not here. The one that's in the stalker room. But yeah, we get that little nod to Ish. But at the same time, it's like... Well, in the game, it's well explained, like, what happened. Obviously, someone got infected and turned and things went to shit, and that's what ruined what they had in the sewers. We don't really get, like, it's like obviously there was people that were living in these sewers at some point, but what happened to those people? There's zero explanation in this show as to what would have happened to them. Oh, there's Ish notes throughout the entire sewers. There's multiple ones from Ish and, you know, the people that he ended up taking in to be, you know, part of building a community. So he wasn't alone anymore. And in all the houses in the suburbs. So, like, there's multiple ones. There's one in here as well. The first Ish note you can get is here. Actually, no, the first Ish note you can get was on the boat. That's where the first one was. Because that was Ish's boat.
And voila.
That was Ish's boat, because Ish's story is when the apocalypse hit, he just took his boat and went out to sea for a long time until he ran out of supplies.
I don't know. We're just gonna have to see how everything pans out.
Well, he just chose to stay out on the water because it was safer that way. Until he ran out. But I don't know. I don't know the area well enough or anything like that, so. Did I pick up... are these in order? Probably not. Oh, they might be. Yeah, boat, nope. Yeah, so we got... Well, it's looking like I've dodged the chaos and the mayhem long enough. My time out at sea is coming to an end. I'm short on supplies, and this boat has seen better days. And you know what? This was bound to happen sooner or later. I guess it's time to go see what's left of mankind. What could possibly go wrong, right? If you happen to find my skeleton, please don't step on my skull. Thanks, Ish. And then we get, I'm gone for a few months, and the world doesn't waste any time going to shit. Everywhere you turn, there are infected and non-infected trying to kill you. Mankind is back to the food chain, baby. And I'm kinda shocked I've survived this long. These sewers seem pretty safe. Limited exits and entrances make it easier to defend, and if anyone gets in here, I can lose them in the maze. I might not be tough, but I am quick. Maybe I just need to bide my time down here until it all gets sorted up there. I think I'll become a sewer mole man for a while. Wish me luck, Ish. So yeah, I absolutely love that we at least got a nod to Ish, because like that's the best like sub story in the entire game. Like
there's a path up ahead.
completely miss out on it if you don't collect any of the notes or read them. But it's so good. I love the Ish storyline that they just kind of like threw into the game. It's amazing.
Can we get out this way?
Nah, there's no way to read it.
But yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that
Henry, give it a shot.
we don't get any explanation as to what happened for the show. They're just gone. Just plain gone.
I'm gonna have a look. You keep an eye out.
Because it's definitely obvious here.
Oh, this one.
Let's go, Ellie. Oh, there you go. That's smart.
Oh, there you go.
I can't wait to get out of this place.
All right, see if that generator still got some juice.
Here goes nothing.
All that's here. So yeah, we got a very similar look to a doorway like this. Like you get some of the wall drawings and whatnot.
Alarm.
I don't hear anything.
Someone used to live here.
The room we get
Don't look like
is
that's
much
the
more
place
like
I
the
know.
last area of the clicker room that they end up just resting in.
Keep a place like this safe.
Ever played the original? Like, not the remastered? No. I never had a PS3, so I've only played the remastered, but... Do I want to... Don't know. Whatever.
Ellie,
Calm down.
Bombs!
Hey, Sam. Yeah. Stand by the post over there.
Okay.
And we do get this as well happen while they're, you know, taking their camp and rest in the sewer section. So we get some of the similar moments.
Sit down, buddy, okay?
Yeah.
But hi, Isaac.
Sorry.
So it's nice that we still get a lot of like the moments, and it's like the infected,
You hear that?
though it's tense in that in terms of, you know, the experience that we get. It's not really needed, so them just going through the sewers as a way to get out of the city, yeah, it's perfectly fine. Another one of those changes that's like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that change. All right. Ammo conservation strats. Let's see how well Henry and Ellie's AI will do for us today. Let's do this so I can see a little bit. Oh, I'm getting a clicker. I'm getting a clicker. Henry, you let Sam die. And unfortunately, I can't do that again. So that sucks. Wasn't close enough. There we go. Well. Hey, revolver ammo. Nice. Okay, Sam dying the first time was actually kind of nice. Yes, the AI can save each other. That's part of the reason I do that is it usually works out. Sometimes it takes forever, but it usually works out. It's just a way to kind of save ammo and also laugh at how bad the AI can be. But overall, between Ellie and Henry, they usually can kill almost all of them. One usually will come up the stairs like that clicker did on the first attempt there. So I'll usually have to take care of one, but Ellie and Henry generally are able to take care of the rest of them. And whenever someone does get a plus sign, they'll generally be able to get each other free before it actually goes completely full. It's one of the only spots that works that well, though, but yeah, it can't work. You also don't get something like this in the show. Which, I mean, like, again, it's not really necessary. It's not really necessary, but it is one of those, like, little bits of just, like, universe environmental type storytelling that, you know, really just drives home how heavy and rough this universe is. So, it's like, yeah, you can admit it, but at the same time, it's like little things like this are what kind of make the game magical. Hey, Manny, how's it going? Cat great, best great. Alright.
Hey, you think that leads out?
Could be.
Alright, I'll try to grab the drawing as I run past.
Yeah, I'm cool.
That was me. I must have triggered some kind of safety gate or something.
Yeah, I use speedrun strats here because I'm not burning through a ton of ammo just to do this annoying ass fucking room.
So, this is awkward.
Yeah, I know. It's like every time.
Clickers!
What? Hey, this thing isn't budging, man.
Just go. Get out of here.
Sam, you stay close to him.
Henry, we gotta fucking move!
You keep him safe. Go!
It'll be fine.
I didn't grab the parts, but I don't really need them, let's be honest. I was too far down for that. Whoop. I was too far down, and I hit it in the leg, too. Doesn't matter too much, but... Why are you there? Why were you there? You're supposed to go the other way around that pallet, asshole. Are you fucking kidding me? I was fine on the first attempt, I just screwed up the shot. Okay, run away.
Move it!
Alright. Okay, we're more than fine. What's up? How did the GDQ run go before I open this? The GDQ run went actually pretty damn well, except one skip. One of the skips that gave me 0 problems during D-Rust went absolutely horrendous during the run. I mean, it's okay, you expect some things to go wrong in that kind of a setting where you can't reset and that, and you're spending a lot of the time trying to focus on, like, commentary more than, you know, the actual gameplay for the most part, so... You expect a few things to go wrong, and, you know, when you can't reset or anything like that. But yeah, it's just like... One of the skips I had 0 issue with the entire time I was de-rusting is the one that, like, it just was an absolute train wreck. But I was only 1 minute off estimate, so it wasn't so bad. But there we go. We got this in the show! I'm so glad that we got at least some nod to all of these, all the ish stuff. Alright, we read that one. We didn't read this, so this is someone here. We're trapped. I think everyone else is dead. Some of the little ones are with me. I got infected pounding at the door. I don't know how long we'll hold out. If Ish and the others are alive, maybe they can reach us. If it comes down to it, I'll make it quick. Kyle. Yeah, as soon as I saw the environment, I was happy, and then they showed the fucking drawing, and I'm like, yes! Ish! Fuck yeah! Like, I thought they were just gonna do the environment, but the fact that they actually have, like, literally the same drawing was amazing. Hey, Susan, I just wanted to drop you a quick line and say these rain catchers were a great idea. Super smart to gather the water without leaving the place. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the kids a couple of water guns, so of course, I've been drenched all day. If you don't want them to have it, let me know and I'll take them back. See you at dinner tonight. Fair warning though, Kyle is making his special meatloaf again. I wonder what was in Kyle's meatloaf. What did Kyle make his meatloaf out of? Rats? Yeah, probably rats. Or some other kind of rodent that he could easily get. Raccoons, maybe. Also, my headcanon wants to believe that this Danny is the Danny from Part 2. That this Danny lived and made his way out west. And joined the WLF. Because, you know, Danny's not a common name and couldn't possibly be another Danny. No, it's this Danny. So that's my headcanon, is that Danny is the Danny from Part 2. Part 2 is canon? Yeah, of course Part 2 is canon.
Is that Ellie?
Who's Danny? That's the joke, Gravel, is who the fuck is Danny? It's like, there's several points that Abby, Owen, like, a bunch of their group mentioned Danny, and it's like, who the fuck is Danny? Like, he's just this character that never has any... Yeah, he's the one that Owen kills. He's just a character that is mentioned multiple times that has 0 screen time. Other than his corpse.
Come on.
For 1 split second.
Joel, that's them.
Sam!
Oh, thank God. We gotta keep running. Going.
Sam!
Yeah. Gotta make Danny jokes. Yeah. Danny is like the best character in Part 2. It's like, gotta love Danny.
Sam! He just crawled through.
He what? Sam, what the hell are you doing?
Getting us started.
Well, hurry up then.
Well, hurry up then.
Go. Everyone
Do,
upstairs.
do,
Let's
do,
go.
do, do, do. Honestly, he's the best one of Abby's friend group. Damn thing's stuck.
Here, give me a boost.
I can get through that window.
Open it from the other side.
Make it fast.
Come on, Sam. You're not staying here.
I know.
What about you?
Justice for Ashley Birch.
Come on.
Justice
Go.
for Ashley Birch. Mel is so bad. It's like, why would you give someone amazing like Ashley a character like Mel? And we're off! Oh, fuck, you got it closer than I thought you would. I might fail this first attempt just because of that. Wow.
Go.
Well, sniper could be interesting. Any of the side guys get a shot on me, I'm dead. Because hell if I'm healing when there's an insta-heal afterwards.
Look at this.
Oh, are you?
We're getting through without taking damage, or we're just
Thanks for the warning on either side.
doing it on repeat.
So where's this tower?
Alice? I mean, Alice is a close second to Danny. But
Come on, let's go.
Danny's just so integral to the story. Oh yeah, Joel is so close to dead.
How you doing, little?
But what do you expect? I like never heal.
Close one, huh?
Yeah.
I haven't healed
Not one
once.
of our finest.
I haven't healed once this playthrough.
We made it out.
Other than, you know, the mandatory heal.
Hey, look at that.
I haven't even done a health upgrade yet for a free heal. Wow.
Let's find a way around to it. What about you? How you holding up?
Business as usual, right? When I was just wondering, I got a couple of infected myself.
Yeah.
That's such a small mixer.
What was this place like without infected?
can't even imagine it. Yeah, we also don't get any moments like that really with Ellie yet. Isn't there anything in this room? I thought there was something in this room. Oh, it's cloth. I mean, I could craft that, but nah, I'd rather keep the supplies for Molly. I'm gonna guess that either there wasn't a... Actually, no, there's dressers in here. I was gonna say that this wasn't actually a bedroom and someone brought a mattress into here to camp out in as well. Then my other thing would be they used the bed frame for boarding something up.
It's pretty intense back
Like,
there, huh?
that could be part of the bed frame right there.
How did you two end up together?
Oh, a friend of mine, Marlene, asked me to...
I was already down here, wasn't? No, I wasn't down here, but there's nothing down here ungrounded.
Isn't that right, Joel?
Yeah, you bossed me around, Ellie. I mean, we did get good moments like that during their, like, walk through the tunnels and that, and Ellie makes jokes about, like, how Joel's like, no, and I just, like, nag him until he's like, yes, and we did get some good moments like that. So...
I was just 5 when the cordyceps hit.
I once had Sam walk through this door.
I remember living in a neighborhood just like this.
What do you remember?
Barbecues. Parents, they would throw these crazy...
Oh, he's like trying to go inside there.
A ton of people.
Yeah.
remember
I think I have a clip of it somewhere. Where? I don't know. I don't know if it's a Twitch clip or just like a console clip. And don't drink Ed's tea. It has the virus. I don't know if I'm actually hitting all the triggers for jokes.
Will shoot on sight. Lots of friendly people lived here.
First few months
It's been a while since I've done it.
A lot of looting. Everyone got paranoid.
You've never seen that one before? Yeah, I love it. It's there in the factions map for this area as well. It's like literally the only good thing about that map.
That's when you saw what people are really capable of.
Well, factions is trash, period. But yeah, this map is one of the worst maps. Yep, I agree. This one and Morph are absolutely trash maps. Both of them are horrendous.
Aw, doggies.
Doggies. Stay away from those. It's not like it is in the zone. These are wild.
What is this?
Oh, this is an ice cream truck.
An ice cream truck?
Yeah, Henry told me about
But it's
these.
high school.
They sell ice cream out of the truck.
What? No way. Joel?
Dam's pretty decent.
That's true. This thing drive around and play real loud.
But legitimately,
Every
it's high
music
school.
and kids would come running out to buy ice cream.
You're totally fucking with me.
Serious.
Man, you lived in a strange time.
Told you so.
Do I want to do anything here?
Let's see what we got.
Do I? Do I? I mean, we got the shorty now. Can definitely go for spread. Armor piercing. Always good. Range on the shoddy now that we're at level 3. I think we're good.
Yeah. looks good.
I can't remember what manual's in here, if it's actually worth having the animation of Ellie go up in the attic. What one is this?
You alright?
Yeah. Sailing's falling apart.
Sailing fall apart.
Watch yourself.
Yeah, the only one I actually remember for sure, like, what manual it is butt kits. Damn. Is the one after you meet Sam and Henry, because you get the Molly radius upgrade just in time to use it on the 3 guys after the store. Melee weapons. Yeah, this one actually is worth it. There's nothing out there. Yeah, there's nothing else in here that I want. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, 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 woof. I like how the architecture of these houses is so strange, and then they make it even worse in the remake. Like, the layout of this house in the remake is just like, what the fuck is this place? Like, random freaking beam in the middle of their living room. Does this one get kind of an ish mention? Oh yeah, this one's an actual ish note. One open door, that's all it took. One of us forgot to close a door, and a horde of those monsters entered our camp. We shut them in there and wrote a warning on the outside. Susan and a couple of the kids are with me. As far as I know, we're the only survivors. I had to hold Susan so she wouldn't run back in there for the body, go back for the bodies. It's just too dangerous. She lost her children, and I have no clue what to say to her. Every part of my being just wants to give up. It'd be so easy to surrender to this world. I can't do that, though. I have too much faith in humanity. I've seen that we're still capable of good. We can make it. I have to stay strong for her. Ish. Maybe once we catch up, I'll boot up. No, I'd have to re-download it. I don't have it installed right now. Never mind. Alright, I gotta go upstairs first. But yeah, there's like just like a random pillar in the middle of the living room, kind of. Like it's such a weird layout. I really don't know how to describe it. It just makes no fucking sense. Isn't there a cloth here? I thought there was a cloth there. Although I'm full on cloth anyway, so what would it matter even if there was? I know I'm full on cloth. Yeah, let's forget the safe after grabbing... Did I grab the note? Yeah, I grabbed the note. For, you know, the parts and pills that won't use.
Be careful. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll go first.
Wow.
Damn it. Alright, your turn.
Okay. Just throw it.
Yeah.
Boosh! I am a natural.
Luck.
No, it wasn't.
That was luck.
Alright, get out of here. You're getting cocky.
You're cordially invited, bitch!
Fuck!
Horrible.
Emmy!
It's a tie.
Hello.
No. You clearly got destroyed.
How did I clearly get destroyed? That's practically a tie.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you for the raid. If you're not stuck in ad limbo, there you are. Welcome on in. How was your stream? What were you up to? Yeah, Joel's a fart away from death, too, so should be interesting. Fluffy unicorn. Hello.
Kids can just be kids again.
Oh, Emmy.
Let's go.
Emmy. Just so you know, we're doing some fun. We're doing some fun with Tomb Raider next month. So yeah. It's gonna be a good time. 10 years. 10 years of Tomb Raider 2013. That's 10 years of me returning back to gaming. Because, yeah, I hadn't been gaming much as an adult up until that point.
Fireflies were here.
Yeah, by the looks of it.
How are we gonna find them?
I know a guy. A brother, actually.
I'm like, where the hell is Ellie and Sam?
Last I heard, he was in Wyoming. We get there, we find him, we find the Fireflies.
Yeah, thank you for the raid. And also,
sounds like a good plan, man.
Dorian went to sleep. I don't think I have anyone else here.
Okay, you guys are killing me with your downer talk. It's joke book time.
What is that?
Just bear with me. You want to hear a joke about pizza? Never mind, it was too cheesy.
I don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. What did the green grape say to the purple grape? Breathe, you idiot.
That's so stupid. Alright, I got a joke for you.
Let's hear it.
Why can't your nose be 12 inches long?
I don't know, why?
Because then it would be a foot.
That is so dumb. I love it.
So dumb. Alright. I don't know why I'm going through the house, but we're going through the house. Yeah, of course it is. Pretty much anything that's on PS4 you can play on PS5. There's very, very few exceptions to that. Alright, so Sniper. I thoroughly enjoyed the changes they made to this. Having it be at night and an old man makes so much more sense as to how Joel's able to actually move up on them well enough. I mean, we do end up missing out on all of Jason Spisak, I believe is the voice actor's lines of dialogue where he taunts Joel throughout the section. So we do miss out on getting any of that. But yeah, having it at night, having it be an elderly man does make a lot more sense. And, you know, having Joel not be a sniping god against a group that has a military truck and assault rifles and shit like that also makes sense, where he, you know, has to choose his moments very carefully. The only part I really didn't like is, like, how the infected show up just, like, all of a sudden right at the perfect timing when, like, come on. They wanted Henry's standing right in front of them, and then they just, like, don't shoot Henry and just kind of, like, all, like, slowly turn and watch this happen. And it's like, well, something's about to go down. Maybe we should, if I want Henry gone, maybe I should do something about it now so he doesn't run away while this is happening. But no, we're just gonna stand here and watch. That I didn't appreciate. That part I wasn't the biggest fan of. Yeah, the truck running into the house in flames as well was nice. And that was Joel actually, like, it took him multiple shots to make that happen. So we did get, you know, that as well. And then also having the infected horde help clear out the guys instead of, you know, we kill all the guys ourselves and then we get an infected horde in the game. Like, having them together in the show definitely is a lot better as well. So I did appreciate pretty much all the changes here. I just didn't like the whole, like, standoff right when the infected appear. The standoff scene kind of is a little like, okay, that one removed me just a little bit. But the little girl clicker, fucking creepy as shit, and the bloater. So we don't get a bloater here, obviously, but the bloater was fucking amazing. It was great to see the bloater for the first time, and the fact that he had game animations in his movements, so good. So good. I love that he had, like, full out charges and everything, like, direct from game animations, and then the kill. Like, we get the first couple frames of that animation when he grabs Joel, but we don't get to see it entirely pull out because it's like he starts to enter it and then it cuts to black before, like, he fully does it. But we got to, like, get that entire animation to play out in the show where he just, like, rips off fucking Perry, Jeffrey Pierce's character's head there. Just rips it in half. Amazing. So I really, really appreciated that the bloater had, like, full-fledged animations from the game. You need to finish a first playthrough. Do it! And this scene, we get this, like, exact, like, framing of the four of them against a car right at the start of the section. So that was also a nice, cool nod to the game. Like,
before you start, I need you guys to keep
we get pretty much, the dialogue isn't quite the same, but we pretty much get the same framing of, like, this shot right here, where, you know, they're all at this angle on the side of the car. Alright, let's see how many attempts this will take since Joel has no health to work with. I cannot even take a grazing shot from anybody. How many tries is it going to take me to get through?
Get him, boys! Ah, there you are! Hey, go around! There he is! There he is!
That's not good. Okay, we're through. First try! Woo! And then, of course, you know, how the standoff works here. Joel sneaks up on the old man. Joel ends up sneaking up on the old man and, you know, tries to tell him, like, dude, like, just put the fucking gun down. Like, we don't need to do this. But the old man just has to persist on it, starts to raise his gun, and Joel is forced to take his shot. So. So yeah, overall, I definitely appreciated the changes they made here. Headshot. As if I missed that one. This is your dad's favorite segment? Nice. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Get away from us? Huh? We're back.
Had to go for a few more headshots there. Bang, bang.
You all right,
I love
Sam?
how it looks like Ellie's
I'm
giving you
okay.
the finger here. It's actually a thumbs up,
Thanks,
but
Joel.
it totally looks like she's flipping you off.
Look at this.
All right. We did it.
We should move.
All right. Sam!
Very real, Dad.
Henry!
Sam, are you okay?
Oh no,
Yeah.
Sam got beat.
You sure?
I said I'm fine.
Come on, come on!
Let's move!
Yeah, I wasn't sold off of the clips they shared. Mainly it was, they shared a clip of, like, her dialogue from the ranch house scene, and the delivery just felt flat to me. So I was really worried, but so far in the actual episodes, yeah, she's been nailing it, and I see a lot of Ashley in her. Like, I see a lot of, like, actual Ashley Johnson, like, mannerisms and stuff in her acting, which is like, yeah, okay, I see why you guys cast her for Ellie.
You're okay.
Still here. Anybody hurt?
No, we're good.
I think it's time we quit this place. Come on.
Let's go.
Alright, and now we get this.
Shut the hell up.
Dead serious. It was Tommy's birthday, and that's all he wanted to do is just rent 2 Harleys.
So
and
I'm
drive
not
across
sure
country.
what to make of how this plays out in the show just
I'd
yet.
die happy if I could just ride one around the block. What was it like?
It was good. It was real good.
Good. Can you believe this guy? Come on, man, give me details. Describe it.
You know what? You two deserve a little privacy.
No, Ellie. This isn't just any regular motorcycle, okay? You get on that bad boy, you feel that engine? Nothing like it.
Oh, yeah? How would you know?
Seen
in my dreams.
Okay.
I don't think anyone from my group is gonna show up.
Yeah.
Worst part about it all, explaining it to Sam.
Well, it's safe to say those two have officially bonded. What are you doing?
Taking stock of all the food we found today.
I see. And how are we doing on canned peaches?
Did Henry send you?
Other than this first little bit,
No?
we get essentially the same type
Why
of
would
conversation between
To make sure I'm not fucking up somehow.
Sam and Ellie.
I'd say we all did pretty good back there.
So it starts off,
Especially you.
we get this kind of conversation from them.
Is everything all right?
Everything's fine.
Okay.
But here Sam is full out
Well,
hiding
have a good night.
it.
How is it that you're never scared?
Who says that I'm not?
What are you scared of?
Let's see. Scorpions are pretty creepy. Being by myself. I'm scared of ending up alone. What about you?
Those things out there. What if the people are still inside? What if they're trapped in there without any control of their body? Scared of that happening to me.
Okay. First of all, we're a team now. Okay, we're gonna help each other out. And second, they might still look like people, but that person is not in there anymore.
Henry says that they've moved on. That they're with their families. Like in heaven. Do you think that's true?
I go back and forth. I mean, I'd like to believe it.
But you don't.
I guess not.
Yeah. Me neither.
Oh. All the serious talk. I almost forgot. There. If he doesn't know about it, he can't take it away. All right. I'm pooped. I'll see you tomorrow.
So yeah. Game Sam completely hides what happened. He's obviously having, like, the real heavy thoughts because he knows what's coming, but he doesn't tell anyone. In the show, he actually shows Ellie. And one, like, yeah, I can see that happening with their connection and that. So I'm fine with that. Ellie is 14. She doesn't really understand how her immunity works, which I definitely understand. I feel like Ellie's smarter than trying to think that her blood would somehow magically do something there, though. Like, that choice, I don't know how that sits with me, because I feel like, yes, Ellie's 14. Yes, she doesn't really understand exactly, like, why she was able to be bitten and didn't turn. Like, how her immunity even works. But I don't feel like Ellie would think that, like, cutting her hand and putting her blood on Sam's wound would accomplish anything. Like, I have a hard time believing that Ellie would think that that would do anything other than, like, maybe put Sam's mind at ease. Like, maybe as a way to console Sam. Like, I initially took it that she was going to do that as just a way to kind of console Sam. But that would be it. But it plays off after the fact like she actually legitimately believed that, you know, that would do something, because she keeps it a secret as well. And we also now have a very heavy-handed change from the game to the show. Because here, no one knows. Sam keeps this to himself. No one knows. Ellie's going to come in. Once I unpause, she's going to come in to wake him up in the morning, which, you know, she kind of does in the show. Sam, of course, has started to turn, attacks. There's the tense moment of someone needs to stop this. Joel goes for it. Henry has the initial instinct to defend his brother, but then, of course, is forced to make the choice of, well, he's turned, I need to take the shot, and then the fallout that happens from that. Which, as well, in the show, I really love, because in the show, again, as we discussed earlier, Henry has not taken a life by his own hands yet. At all. In his entire life, he has not taken a life by his own hand. And the first time he takes a life ends up having to be his brother. Like, dude, that's fucking harsh. That is so fucking harsh. And obviously the just immediate emotional fallout of that, like, it makes that entire scene and how it all plays out just so heavy. So heavy. But, yeah, now we have, in the game universe, all this plays out. And, of course, yes, it's a very heavy experience to have been in the same room. Started to bond with Sam as Ellie. Of course, having to see him be turned, have him get shot off of you, and then witness Henry take his life immediately after in front of you. Yeah, that's some heavy shit to deal with, but that's all it is at that point. Whereas now the show has put this huge burden of guilt on Ellie that she does not have in the game. Just this massive burden of guilt. Because Ellie knows in the show, she knows Sam is bit. She doesn't tell Henry or Joel. She keeps it to herself. And we have the morning scene play out. Even though she could have done something, like, obviously Sam would have had to die, but the way the events could have played out could have been very different because she had that knowledge and could have done something with that knowledge. So now from now on, she has that burden of guilt that she knew and didn't do anything, and then all of that shit played out. Because she chose to keep that information to herself. That is such a dramatic change. I'm very, very curious to see what they're going to do with that. Like, they'd have to do something with that. You cannot make such a massive emotional and psychological change to one of the characters and not address it further on. They have to. And I'm really, really curious to see what they end up doing with that. Oh, I mean, that is fair. I mean, like, what kind of science classes would the military school have given her? How much would she understand things? That I do suppose that is a fair point. She is 14. Yeah, the biggest thing for me is, like, definitely just that huge shift in what Ellie is carrying going forward. Like, that's not something we get in the game at all. So it's like, how is this going to play out? And again, that's game universe Ellie, though. as well, Gravel. Who knows if that's going to be a departure that they make? Like, who knows if how many vaccines and stuff that they're having, because Ellie's birth would have been, what, 6 years into the apocalypse? Like 6 years post-outbreak? Who knows how medical services are actually working in the show's version of the universe. So maybe they're not really like full out with a bunch of immunizations at that point 6 years down the road. And while for her to have memory on it, we're talking more like, what, 12 years plus into this world past outbreak for her to be able to have memory of getting those immunizations. She would have to be probably at least 6 by that point to have memory of it. At bare minimum. So we're talking 12 plus years into this world. Who knows in the game universe whether they want to like think that, you know, Fedra would be on top of that kind of stuff as much and have as much resource and access to that kind of stuff to go around and ensure what's happening. They might just isolate and kill off sick, depending on the illnesses, rather than being able to do anything with various immunizations. We don't know what their access to resources is supposed to be like fully, because it definitely looks like the QZ is a bit of a harsher life in the show. It doesn't look quite as organized as it's implied to be for Boston's, at least in as it is in the game. So yeah. All right, let's watch the rest of this.
Damn, that smells good.
Good morning.
Where's Sam?
I let him sleep in for once.
Oh.
Well, if you want him to join us, you can go wake his ass up.
Okay.
So from here on out, it plays out very similarly.
Sam!
The hell? Shit, he's turning! That's my fucking brother! Screw it!
Shit!
Really? Ellie, are you alright?
Oh my god.
Sam?
Oh no.
Sam?
Henry? Ellie, stay there. Henry?
What have you done?
I'm gonna get that gun from you, okay? Oh, okay, easy.
It's your fault.
This is nobody's fault, Henry.
It's all your fault.
Henry! Henry, no!
Oh my god.
Yeah, this scene carries a lot more weight now with the show in mind. Scene definitely carries a lot more weight now with the show in mind. And yeah, I like I said, I really appreciated the changes to like Henry's character. That like obviously like that's not easy no matter what way you draw it. Like that's his brother. He's forced to take that shot. He has the initial instinct to try and protect him when Joel goes for it, because it's his brother, but he ultimately does what he has to do but then has to immediately deal with that instant recoil of, like, I just had to take my brother's life. My little brother, who I was supposed to be protecting, I just had to take his life. And, like, no matter what way you draw it, like, that's not something that anyone would be able to deal with well. Ever. But it just has, like, that extra gut punch in the show when it's legitimately the first life that Henry takes ever ends up being that shot. Because obviously, well, depending on how the game plays out, Henry may or may not kill anyone, but it's at least implied that, you know, through survival, he's had to take someone's life along the way. It's pretty much implied that, you know, he's at least done it a couple times. He may not be quite to Joel's level on it, and it's implied that he's definitely not quite to that level, but in the game it is implied that, you know, he's had to, you know, endure those kinds of survival situations. But in the show, he has not. So yeah, I'm really interested to see what they end up doing with that change to Ellie, because damn. Like, that's huge. That is so huge. Like, I suppose in one aspect it could lean into her really wanting to, you know, believe that there's something that they can do with her to change things. But in the other side of things, it's like, maybe that would put some doubt in her that she doesn't have in the game, that, you know, there's anything that can be done. Because in the game, she doesn't really seem to have much doubt in that until, of course, we get older Ellie, who's, you know, got several years more experience and living in the world and all that. I don't know. It's such a big change, and I'm very, very, very curious to see where that goes. Because, like, honestly, that is, in my opinion, probably the biggest change we've had. That is legitimately the biggest departure we've had from the game. People want to talk about things like Bill and that. It's like, that's such a minor thing. That's such a fucking minor thing. It's Bill made a different choice at one point throughout his relationship and chose to be the better man and actually be healthy in having his relationship instead of just being a stubborn ass and driving his partner away. That's not that big of a change. I'm sorry, but it's not. Being alone isn't an integral part of Bill's character. The integral parts of Bill's character is that he's closed off. He still fucking is in the show. He still is off-puttish to Joel and Tess, and he kind of accepts them and does work with them because of Frank, but he still, like, has that defensive wall up toward them. He even says in his fucking letter that they had for the show, like, I never liked you to Joel. Like, it's Bill's still Bill. He's still the guy that freaking fortified an entire town to himself. So it's like, that's not that big of a change. The test scene, yeah, it's a bit of a change, but ultimately, like, Tess gets bitch. She knows it's over for her, and she chooses to be a last line of defense and buy some time for Joel to get away with Ellie. Like, it's still a very minor change. Like, this is legitimately the first significant change, because, like I said, that is a huge emotional and psychological burden that Ellie now has in the show that she does not have in the game. Like, I'm sorry, no one, I haven't seen anyone talking about it, which just baffles me, because it's like, that is massive. Massive, in my opinion. I don't know. We'll have to see what they do with it. I'm looking forward to fall, hitting the dam in Jackson, seeing Tommy. Got next episode on Sunday, so we'll see how that goes.